Hey guys, so if you watch my last video, you'll see I only posted 4 laps. There's 6. That's because on the end of the 4th lap, this thing went into limp mode. So we pulled it off, and smoke coming out the tailpipe. Get it back to the shop, take it apart, trying to figure out what it is. Well, we found that the turbo just got hungry and decided to eat itself. So today, we're replacing the turbo, doing an oil change, just to make sure that all the metal, anything, didn't get in the engine and isn't going to hurt anything later. So here, we got all the stuff I took off: intercooler, some hoses, air filter, that was in the way. Make this easier. And over here, oil change kit, heat shield for the turbo, all that kind of stuff. The new turbo we got from PPI, brand new turbo, great. Should be actually an upgrade. So first thing we're going to do, we're probably going to start with draining the oil, because that'll be easier when I'm taking off the turbo and have to deal with the oil flowing everywhere. Okay. Here we go. Hopefully it doesn't make a giant ass mess. Probably will. Okay. Move that. And there we go. Oh lordy. Let's pull this back a little bit. Lord have mercy. Yeah, that's making a mess all over the damn chassis. Okay, I need a paper towel. Stand that straight up. So that's there. That's still dripping over there. Okay, we're gonna wait for the side one though till after. I've got majority of the oil out. Let me start messing with the turbo now. Okay, so let's go look at it. Turn on some light here. Okay, so look at it. We got coolant hose here, air hoses can mount it there, it should be fine. Air hose there. There's a clamp right here, very important, do that last. Oil hose there. Looks like another oil hose down here, that's a pretty beefy one. Do those last, let the oil drain out a little bit. I'm going to clamp these. There's one there, and then the other one way in the front. I'll clamp it over there. Ow. Okay. Yeah. Okay. See if we can't find the correct size tool for said job. So let's go over here. I'm guessing something small for those coolant clamps, but first I guess we'll clamp them over here. We'll grab this one first. Open this up just a little bit. Close it a little bit. Just try clamping this shut. I don't know. I'm afraid break something. Okay, let's loosen these. These ain't gonna work like this. Okay, hey, that should work. clip shut. Is it enough? Probably not. Let's tighten it a little more. Clamp. Clamped. Okay. That's one. The other one I'm to reach from the side. Let's do that. With the other clamp. I really hope this works. This is going to get very, very, very messy. Which is not what I want to deal with. Pretty sure this other clamp is right here. I don't know if you can see that. Probably not. It's right here. There we go. Got that one clamped. Hopefully. Praying. Okay, so that's cool. That's clamped. Do I need clamp oils? I can only clamp one of them, so in reality, it's a super thick one. So it's that one right there, right there. I'm guessing that's oil. No, I don't know. I'm guessing it goes right into the engine, so I'm guessing it is. Okay. So you gotta clamp, we'll clamp that one. The other one's hard line, so I can't clamp that one. I think the other two hoses are air hoses, so I shouldn't have to worry about those. Another clamp. I have to open this one because this one's a little fatter. That probably work just fine. Okay. Fortunately, I think I need two hands for this one, so I'm going to prop you up somewhere else. Put you right there, I guess. Clamped. Okay. Okay. See if we can't drink some hydration first. See if we can't take off the one of the coolant hoses. Some of these other ones are gonna be a pain in the ass because once again, prop you up here. Doing this one-handed is not going to be fun, so right there. Get this top one off first. Hopefully this is correct size socket. It is not. I could have swore it was going to be. Guess it needs a 7mm. I had a 6. 7. This one should work. Hopefully. Now I just gotta hope and pray this clamp decides to work. Now this one won't even fit. What happened? Go grab the 6 again. Okay. Third guess, 1/4 inch. Okay, that worked. Great. Super tight. This one I thought was going to be. And I'll see how much this maybe off. Not this close. That's not tough. Sounding good. Okay. I should hope and pray this clamp works. It looks like it isn't going to though. I'm going to take it off. I'm going to tighten this thing a little more. A little bit. Okay. Hopefully. Hopefully. This thing works. Just leave the giant thing out for a second. And I was going to get coolant and oil bin down there. I'm going to be back with a screwdriver. The old flathead. Just super slowly up, there it goes. Almost there. It's off, I think. Please don't spray coolant everywhere. Almost there yet. Here's hands. Please. Oh, thank God. Whew, a little bit of coolant. Get us some paper towel, but it looked like it worked. Whew, that could have been bad. Luckily, we got cardboard down there, so if it did spray everywhere, also the bucket's down there, something would catch it. Wouldn't go all straight onto the concrete and make a stain. Done that before. Not fun. Okay, let's move this out of the way. Got an air hose right there I could disconnect. Oil. Oh, we need the oil to last. But the other coolant hose, which is way back here in the back, that one's not going to be fun to get to. So, why disconnect them? I just realized I didn't have to disconnect them. Could have unscrewed them from the whole thing. God, I'm an idiot. Oh, okay. I guess we're putting this back on. I'll leave it off, actually. I'll put it back on later. But there's a bolt right here to take all the coolant off. That's going to be full of coolant. I can already tell. Okay. I'm gonna have a couple more paper towels and I'm gonna try to take that one off. 5mm hex. Perfect. Good thing I switched over. Let's go get a ratchet, because this ratchet is too small. Show y'all what I'm talking about here. I don't know if y'all can see that. Look in there. See that bolt right there? Coolant in and out. I didn't take that off at all. I just had to unscrew that. I'm an idiot. But I also gotta take this off. Which that'll come off when I take this bolt off right here. So we'll do this, then that, I guess. Also there's another bolt right there. So we'll do those first. Okay. We'll do the coolant first and then air, wastegate, control stuff. Hopefully. I got prepared a couple paper towels here. I need an extension. This is not going to work. Okay, back with the extension. This should work now. Hopefully. Literally. Take this off. Start screwing this. Take it all the way down first. Okay. Lock tight on this. Does not look like it. Okay. I'm not leaking yet. Hopefully. Go put this stuff over here. All this stuff taken off, I'm gonna put it over here in the take off pile. Okay. That connection goes. I'll show you this whole turbo. These are those two holes right there. In and out. So see if we can't do this without making the hugest mess ever. Let's prop you up. If I start screaming, it's because it's spilling everywhere. It is not budging at all. And this hose is still weak a little bit. Just throw a towel over it. It does not want to budge. Not at all. Yeah. It's not budging at all. I don't know how to turn this thing. I don't want to break it. Purposely. I don't want to break it. I don't want to break anything. I have to use this piece. Bring this flat there. Again. Oops. That's right. A little bit. Oh, a little bit. But it's still catching there somehow. What is this on? Okay, I'm going to cruise around to keep travel on it. That seems. Can't find it in the line. So, just tug on it. Maybe I'll get something. I don't know. I'm not going on it. Doesn't seem to be working. Oh, no. Oh, they always use me out. A little brighter. A little view here. Oh. I guess I might be taking off again. But anyways, I have more work I need to do. Anyways, I'm going to take off. Give up an afternoon. Take off. Wastegate control and all that kind of stuff. Be unbolted. Just goes further out of the way. Also, you don't have to take off the seat guards. I'm pretty sure that's all together. Each half anyway. Somewhat. I don't know. One of those two pieces there. Not piece right here. I couldn't see before. But I'll take off the wastegate. Looks like just 2 bolts. And I'm going to clip right here. Then I'm taking that off because I'll be keeping that part together. So, 2 bolts. Pretty small. Gas box is a little near, so let's see. Show you all the bolts I'm talking about here. Got one right there, and there's one down there on the bottom side. I think you can kind of see it. But yeah, those 2 bolts. Take those out. Should be able to take the wastegate off of the part I'm actually going to get off. Correct size. Look at that. Hopefully this fits in here. Crap, since we're using a wrench, significantly worse. So I guess we're using a 10mm. Only one that seems to have a chance. No. Very snug. Very, very snug. Might be ball tape or something I'm missing. It'll take a while. This way. Maybe this one socket fit. That off. That really off. Oh, lower the brightest hill. You turn that down. There. The ball one. It's not going to be on at all. I'm not going to move. So, it's on yours. Give me a second. Might not fit the socket in there. Do I have to put the 10mm? Alright, let's see. Does it fit? Yes, it does. It'll fit. Try to get it on there. You can like put it down. It's not fun. I'll switch it in here. There's a little bit there. My lazy nose center, and everything's recording here, so it's very hot. It's hot, it's very stagnant, and warm air. I can't put the fan on because I don't want to get into that. So anything super sweaty, that's why. Not getting fight. It's slightly blocked. Then full time for this. Sometimes just okay. Find it. Go. Once it's connected, these have to stick here. Yes, get out of the way. How do I do that? Let's see. Yes, I need to do this. Turn it off. Come on. Look at you here. Oh, that is broke. Fantastic. You need to work break your shit out. It's mostly cracking, it's probably actually probably putting my fingers out proper. There we go, let that off. There we go. Where's me? Just now. Whew, I'm so sorry. Okay, so off camera, I yanked the crap out of the coolant lines, and they came out, sprayed coolant everywhere. Well, so it wasn't as much as I thought it was, luckily. Just a little bit of a mess, not a massive one. But yeah, got that out of the way. Good thing I unhooked one of them because I can move it out of the way. I'll show y'all what I'm talking about. So, coolant, that's where the hoses were. Coolant lines, right here. A little bit of a mess, not a massive one though. So the only thing left is the actual attachment to the other side of the turbo and oil. Look at this now. So, I think we just unscrew this little nut here on the top. Don't know for sure. We'll try that. Also got this to go off the heat shielding. That bolt right there. Right here. And there's also this. Find a way to show y'all. Down here, lighting is horrible. You also have this thing down that side. I think that's the actual clamp that holds it together. Got a brand new of this, so put that back on, new one on there. So I guess I'll take that off first. I also have this air hose I gotta take off. That's gonna be fun. Those clamps are always enjoyable. But yeah, I got oil, that air, and then oil down there, this clamp, and that clamp, and then the heat shielding. I think I can leave the heat shielding on actually. But yeah, I'll get it right on that. I think we'll do air, oil, no air, heat shielding, oil last, and then clamps holding it together, hopefully. You shall see, I don't know. Put y'all back over here. Paper towels I grabbed came in clutch, cleaning up most of it before it dripped everywhere. Luckily, got a little bit in some other places, but overall, minimal mess. My clamps did good. Yay. I'm just hoping my oil clamps, hoping the oil doesn't go everywhere. Luckily, the thing that's catching the oil from when I took the drain plug out earlier is still right underneath it, so if the oil comes everywhere, it's just going to inevitably drip into the bucket down there, so shouldn't be a problem. But air, I'm going to go get something to help me with this, because you're always pains in the ass. That's annoying, it rotates. I can't spin on that thing. Rotate it. I don't know, it's supposed to be able to spin, but it does, so spin around. Go get me a tool that might help. I don't know what it's called, but I'm grabbing it. I don't know what it is. It's called, but usually, count ups, what else is here? Yeah. We're going to do it on the saw? Yes. See if I can. take off. All this way goes. Yeah, that didn't work. That's right. That's all. Rotate whenever I'm so what. I'm gonna go shit, so like this. Well, that was like the most effective solution. Okay, now I'll show you slide, no problem. Good. How's the shit still attached? In here. That's loose, but things that bleed off, no story. Got it. Whew. Holy crap. So good. Okay. We'll find the thing for that little top bolt. Top. I think that's the only thing holding it on. I believe. Okay, so I thought about it, and I think I'm going to unclamp the bottom oil hose so that the oil can drain out of the turbo before I take it off. Do that first and take off this top one. I think I just kind of screw that center bolt. And then there's two bolts, I don't know if you can see them, on the bottom there. I'll show you on the newer turbo. So this is coolant like this. Top one, you got that little tiny screw. On the bottom we have the hose and two bolts there and there. So do that first, then we'll unclamp things. So we'll see. Then after that, you should be able to take these clamps off and hopefully pull the turbo out. Hopefully. That's the goal. Okay, clamp out. Put that down there, get that out of the way. Get this out of the way. Try to get this as much out of the way as possible. Okay, this top piece. So you go find the side. Perfect, the same size as the gold clamp. So we'll find the ratchet. That doesn't ratchet. Just loosen it. Take it off. Hopefully it's ratchet. It might. There it goes. There's a coolant still in this thing. Like this. Show them here. How to do it. Okay, it's loose. I'm just going to lock that somewhere. Here. No, that's out. No. No. That came out, but I don't know. It's a little. Let's see in there. Put this over here. Anything ready? No. I was like, that just spin off. Okay, yeah. That's weird. We gotta get it in. After that, I don't know what I don't have. There's not anything on there. Interesting. Okay, hopefully this ain't going to do that. I think about this before the video. Let's bring it up now. To the left. This one. I didn't get you on that, it's a little easier, but whatever. And this little push breather, to make it easier, but it's gonna be right. I don't know if you guys have these pretty difficult. I don't know how to get that one. Let's do this one. Go ahead and go. Let's do that later. What is it? Okay, that's one out. Put this up. Now, okay. Leave it on there for now. Detach the whole turbo. Attach the whole turbo. I'm going to take this heat shielding off down there, that bolt. That's the next one. I think that holds the exhaust to it. So, I don't know. Is there anything else holding it on? I can't tell. Hopefully it doesn't just fall on me. Let's see, if I push up and down on this, does it bounce? No, it's pretty solid. You also gotta take that one off. That's second. First, second. Okay. Sorry guys, there's a lot of cuts in this. It's because the GoPro loves to overheat. So, yeah. What size is this? 10. Bigger than a 10. I'm gonna guess an 11 because that's what they usually are. A little millimeter. Hopefully it's on there. Yep. What size? I use big socket, but this one's so big now. They just hang out. I think this whole thing holds in this one. The whole ring in, this one looks pretty well. Probably should have a too, but can't do that. Probably think that. Sounds good. I like it. Now I'll get it. There it goes. Hold on. Okay. Hold it off. What's up there? Okay. Yep. How is it? There's one. There's that off. Ow. Alright, let's shit out myself. In here. Getting this thing off might be a problem. Okay, go get it. Now let's see if we can put it away. Yep, this thing off. Seems like it is not coming off at all. This one. I might have to take the exhaust off. Which also is not very fun at all. I don't know, we'll see. We'll take this other piece off. I think it's the actual clamp that holds it on. Just to see. Look back here in the back. Go around. Take that with me. So look. Over here. Oh goodness, this is gonna be fun to climb. If I fall, it's really gonna hurt. Anyway, flip the tire. There we go. Now that we're up here, gotta take that bolt right there. I think that's going to be off. So, if I can set y'all up somewhere as best as possible. That way. Maybe that works. Why is this hard to bring down? I'm just switch this. Force me to go. There, easy. Do anything. Why is it big ass? Why? Move this out of the way. Completely do it. Go. I want to get that off. Not to see where. How do you do it? I'm going to do something now. I'm trying to do something. Yeah, do something. Found that is not going to work. I think it's difficult. Just why? Sit down. Let me know that work. I'm actually going to go on there. And it should be cool. Try this again. Try to like this. It might be too big actually. It might be a problem. Might not be ready. Let's try it down. Back to 10. I can't tell if it's going on there. What? I don't know. I think it's a 10. It just refuses to cooperate. Try to put this on there. I didn't know that, like, that might sort it now. Be horrible. There it goes. Oh, it's a little bit. There. Yes. Come on. Crap. I'm over there. I'm just no. Why? This is banging up. Oh, this is the right angle. See if it's going to turn. Alright, I'm going here. Alright. There we go. Alright. Oh, I can hear. Oh, yeah. Wait, I need another one. Alright. Alright. Right. I'm going to do it now. Get this out there. I'll try this. I'll probably mess this up. Top is really. Bottom is not. There it goes. Now let's move. See if we can. Oh, wait, she's done the housing different. Fantastic. Where's this? How would it be? Really? Nothing to do. I'll get this out. I'll just think about yourself. That's so low, but I'm not going to make it. So far, well. How many fingers my brother? See that on it. Nope. Right now. There it goes. Okay. Drop the boat. See if we can get this thing out instead of go to the other side. There we go. I'll take y'all with me. Sit right back right here. Now, I don't know how this thing comes off. Take this bolt out though. This bolt. See if I can't just do this. Well, this is out. Take this and this, but put it over here with all the rest of this stuff. Dot again, so let's see if we can't get this thing off. There shouldn't be anything else attached to it, so. Oh. These are great holes. Don't just fill. I don't know what it was, don't just fill. Alright, there's that. So good that thing. Gotta get the rest together. Get the rest together. I'm gonna go get a full fire I did find a table here. I'm gonna help. Don't think we're doing anything here, unfortunately. Should be done. Really, nothing. I'm serious right now. Okay, I'm pretty sure this thing is rusted shut together, so it's not off. So get it, because we're doing it. So somebody's doing it. Now I'll put full force into this because I don't want to break it. Break it anyway. I'm doing something. I'm doing something. I'll do it in a second. I see some separation. Right here. Don't know. There it is. Try it on the side. Yeah, I think I'll get for that. I think it was really open. Okay, I'm gonna get it off just slowly. It's definitely rusted together. That's all I'm doing. we can get that cool. Also, there we go. That's my head fit. Oh, it's just being a pain in the ass. Take off the bottom. Okay. Little hose split. It's then little hose, so it's fine. I got one. Actually, grab somewhere. There's no parts in there. Let's let it. I don't want to hit this thing anyway. I don't want to try to see one just in case. I'm still using that. It's outside. Just replacing the turbo. So I want to keep everything else intact. Oh, she did it, I guess. No other option. No other option. Doing nothing. Everything died. Yep. Probably needs to. The gap is growing. Try to keep it, I guess. Oh, there it went. There it goes. It's off. Not the least, buddies. Move this out of the way as much as possible. If I can. Kind of want to zip tie it out. It's in the way. But. Oh, shit. Fuck. How the hell? Ooh, yikes. You can pull it out. Okay. Ooh, thank goodness. Scared me for a second there. This thing was not attached. Whew, had me shaking. Oh, goodness. That was very scary, but I guess it broke off when things hit the fan. You can see little chips in this thing too. This side even broke. Holy crap. Whew. Okay. Go put this up. Go grab. Is it in here? Maybe. Okay, I'm going to see one. Not really. Here we go. It looks like I did. Not the best way of doing this, but that works, I guess. Okay, so camera overheated, didn't realize it until I got the turbo out. So yeah, it has some problems. So biggest problem, that piece right here is supposed to be attached. It has, can you see that? See if we can see it, it's in focus. Nope, but sheared off. Secondly, and also, it is obviously it's broken. All the fins are screwed up. Now if you look at the middle, can you see anything? Yeah, look, you can see all the broken fins in there. That's not supposed to be like that. It still spins. But yeah, not supposed to be like that. Yeah, it's supposed to be... Let's see if we can get it out here. Nice and smooth. That's supposed to be attached. All one shaft that goes all the way through it. So, yeah, not good. So I'm guessing what happened that sheared off somehow. And then everything just died from there because it's off balance, and then that rattles around and breaks crap. So, yeah. And that was rusted on there right before the camera died. And it was when I was actively about to pull it out. It was worst timing possible, apparently. So, yeah. Next steps. Try and take that off. Figure out how to do that. And reinstall the turbo. And then we're going to do a finish the oil change. So I do that and then put all of this stuff back on. And then we're going to fire it up and hopefully it works. Hopefully I don't put things in the wrong spots. So yeah, but I'm done for tonight. It is late. See y'all tomorrow when I'll hopefully finish all of it. Hey guys, day 2. I'm going to start off with trying to replace this heat shield that, or clamp, attaches the exhaust to the turbo. And sorry if y'all hear that, that is rain. It is pouring right now. I've got a tin roof on this shop, so it's pretty loud. So I might have to yell. But right before I started this video, I was messing with the clamp that we unscrewed completely earlier, but I couldn't get off. So now we got it to where, see that? I might grab this light here. Give me a second. Got it to where that's the clamp right there. I just pulled it off and pulled the exhaust off. And so we're just gonna take that off out there, put the new one back on. Should be easy. So go ahead and do that. Just gonna once again prop y'all up in the ideal spot. There y'all go. Get this off of here. Should be easy. Say that. I don't think it is. Okay, it is off. Got the little bolt right here. Go grab the new one. Go put that one on. Brand new, all shiny, looks nice. Should be easier to get on and off since it's not so tight. It's not rusty crap. All the way in. Oh, it's not controlled. Yeah. Got the exhaust. I can't see anything. This light sucks. But yeah, got the exhaust back on, got the thing on the exhaust. I'm gonna slide that over, clamp it down between those two, and tighten it up. And that should be it for that piece. Hopefully it's easier than it was taking it off. I keep pressing on this side too, don't think I have one right now. I'm gonna hold the exhaust on there while I put the clamp on. Put the away from the on there. It's not letting anything. I got a socket I can use to get this thing started. Millimeter. Yeah, I need an extension for sure. Okay. Okay. Whew. It's tiring. I think we got it though. Let's see if I can show you. I think we got it on there. Should be all tight now. Whew. Whew. So, unfortunately, after further investigation, we need another gasket for the oil outlet hose, and we do not have that, so we cannot put the turbo on quite right now. But what we can probably do is finish the oil change. So right now we have the main plug has been drained. We gotta drain a second one. Shouldn't be too difficult getting to it. It is right there. Right there. Unplug that. Open this. To drain out of that. Open that at the same time. Let's drain further. So I can go ahead and put this underneath here. Just in case. This is gonna drain everywhere. It's gonna get all messy. So we're gonna do that. Gotta figure out what size that is. Same with the top. Move. Wish I could move that out of the way. I can't. I can actually. I can do it like this actually. One of the perks of having it detached is I can just do this. Ta-da! And it's out of the way. Perfect. So yeah. Get how I can get on that. Figure out what size that is. Can't see anything, so I'm gonna get a light here. Turn on this light. Prop it up right over here. So it's a Torx bit from the looks of it, and a big one. So let's go find that. What size do I go up to over here? Not nearly big enough. Okay. T45? Should be big enough. If it's not, that's a problem. Doesn't look like it. It is too small. Holy crap. So we need the big one. Let's try T50. This thing is huge. Too small. It's going up all the way to T55. This doesn't fit. I'm gonna be very. Okay, there it goes. That's the right one. T55. Holy crap! I'll prop you up right. Oh, holy crap! Oh. Oh. That could have been really bad. Good thing it was not that bad. Let's read this. Almost out. There we go. Just to give some perspective, I'll show you all in a second. This is what the bottom's supposed to look like. This is what the bottom of this one looks like. See the problem? Okay, so there's the problem. I see it. Down there, that needs to come out. So let's see. I can't get it out. Pliers. So far, just game shit. You can't go into it. So let's check out the whole thing. I wonder if one of those would be. Freaking hamstrings. Oh, got it. Whew. Oh crap, better keep it upright. Don't make a mess. Okay, now come here. Okay. Wait a second. I loosened the thing last night. Didn't tighten it right. There we go. Let's look at this. Yeah, so this thing was being stubborn and didn't want to come out. We got it though. We got it. Whew. That's difficult. Okay. Now we gotta put a new filter in, put the bolt back in. We did get engine small drain plug copper washer. Is there another drain plug that I'm just not aware of? I gotta go look, give me a second. So after further research, apparently there's another 10mm drain plug in here somewhere that I did not see. So I'm gonna try to get that one as well. Let's go underneath here. Oh. Nothing right there. There we go. That was perfect. Maybe I'll do this right here. Yep. That doesn't want to come out apparently. There it goes. Okay. I'm gonna need to move this. Actually, yeah. I'm gonna move this over. Right there. This is gonna be fine. I know it's a way I can swing it in. Bolt. At all. As long as they're not using the socket. There we go. The hell was that? No, it's probably the copper washer. I'll be melting out that thing. I'm like, what the hell? Ooh, pretty silvery. See it running over the. Oops. Let's see how we're changing it. That's good. Things how it runs. What's this? Doing some research going into this. Kind of helps. So, main drain plug on the bottom. secondary little small one that's right next to it. The 10mm that I did not see for the longest time. Clean those off. This main one's a 17, small one's 10mm. We got a new crush washer for the big one, new crush washer for the small one. Small one first. Put those on there. There it is. Take that. Drop it onto there. That one's done. The other one is not easier to open. It's harder. There we go. Rip it open. There's that one. This one will go into here. The little side one we just took off, the big Torx bit, that one also has a crush washer, but I'm just going to reuse it. Because why not? It's not gonna. Chances of that one leaking are pretty slim. These are the important ones. Those are on there. Throw these bags away. Don't need those anymore. Also, like an O-ring for got a new O-ring for the cap that goes over the oil filter. Take the old one off. Maybe. Old one off. New one. Right here. Take that one. Slide it right on there. Make sure it's all the way down, all the way around. Same, put some oil on it. Give it a better seal, I guess. I don't know. Why not? Okay. Now that we've got all this stuff, put back, try to put these plugs back on after everything should be drained now. So, put one plug in right there, two on the bottom. Hopefully that should be everything. Do the bottom ones first, since those should be easier. Or those should be harder. Do the top one first. Shouldn't be too difficult for me to do. Put that right there. I'm not gonna put too much on it. I ain't trying to. I'll get that off next time. That's good. Okay. Size those here. Okay. Now, these underside ones. We'll grab those. Try prop you up somewhere where you can see everything. Probably about as good as you're gonna get here. Screws it right out of here. Yeah, this one's easier to finish. It should be right. Super tight. You have to brush it. Tighten it. Somewhere, maybe. There it is. That should be good. Good rep to 15. Not the 15, 17. But, not there. What? It's in my fingers. Here's ours. Okay, got it. Alright, that should be good. Now when I clean all this up, I'll probably get back to you after when it's time for me to put the oil filter in. Okay, so now we're gonna put the oil filter, the new one we got, in here. Slide it on in there. Push it down. Should be good for now. Now we're gonna grab the cap here. So I'll leak some oil on it, I guess. Turn it. Boom. Maybe. Is it keyed? No, don't think so. Just being dumb. Oh. There we go. That's good to me. And tighten all these screws on here. And once we get these tightened, we're going to torque them to 8 foot-pounds. I think that's what it's supposed to be. Hopefully my torque wrench will fit to the back one. Start this one. Ready? Okay. This should be tightened to torque. So now should be all set. Should be all set to add oil to this. Put this torque wrench up. Now everything else, I have no idea how much oil to add. I haven't done any research. Done it before, but it's been a long time, so don't remember how much exactly you need to add. But figured that out, and probably cut to when I figure that out, and we'll add however much I think we need. That'll probably all we'll do today, because we don't have the stuff required to fully put the turbo back on, so can't really do that. Alright, so it's day 3. Off camera I put some oil in it, 3.5 liters, just to make it easier for myself. And also the parts that we were missing came in, the clip that I broke on the wastegate control, and the gasket that goes on there, because that one is not reusable. It's in 2 pieces right now. So I think we've got everything we should need to put everything back together and hopefully get this thing running. Alright, so now that we have everything back together, we're going to try to start it. hopefully everything goes okay. And I'll be checking for leaks, anything like that. So, yeah, see how it goes. So unfortunately I had to cut the test run short because it started pouring outside and the camera's getting wet, everything. So had to stop it short, but new turbo works fine, doesn't sound like it's leaking or anything. Oil level's okay. It's not smoking, fixed the problem of that. And plus side, as an upgrade, the turbo sounds so much better. You can hear it spooling, hear it spinning. The good swish sounds as give a little bit of gas. It's great. I'll probably show off that in my next video because that'll be at the next race, which is this coming up weekend. After probably the weekend that this is posted. So yeah, I'm excited. See how it goes.